Hey, family, welcome to the Hub. So, on today's show, I am still on cloud 11 because of Wanted Woman Live. This event was more than I could ever imagine. And I wanted to take a moment to really just celebrate with you what this event was. You know, essentially, many women come to me looking for tips, tricks, and tactics. But when it comes to love, there's so much more, right? Can we say go deeper, right? So go deeper. So we went deeper at Wanted Woman Live with almost 100 women in the room being able to be celebrated. These are educated women from all over the country, looking beautiful in all of their colors and all of their splendor, being able to leave their titles at the door and get poured into. This event, we went through the mindset of what it takes to really have the love that you desire, right? We went through what the man's mind is really saying, because sometimes you're just like, what in the world is happening over there? And of course, we were able to release our past. And through this, we shared, we laughed, we cried, we got the answers that we've been looking for. So many women, 100% of our attendees say they are so happy that they came, that they got something that they didn't even know they needed, that they got the love, oh my goodness, and they found their tribe. Sis, when I tell you, Wanted Woman Live was nothing to play with, ooh, it was nothing to play with. So the question is, will you be there next year? Now, here's the thing. When it comes to events, conferences, unconferences, things, experiences, how do you really know if this is the experience for you? You only know if you go, right? So if you've ever listened to me and we've resonated virtually, then sis, we need to get into person. Now, the time that I'm recording this is actually my 9th wedding anniversary, right? My husband and I leave out to Mexico. So I wanted to make sure that I recorded this now. And here's the thing. With everything that's happening in the media, right? All of these celebrities, all these stars whose relationships are falling apart. And for some of you, you're like, oh, well, if they can't get it together, then why should I even try? Here's my thing to you. Don't watch other people, right? You could be inspired, but don't let other people's situationships, relationships, and mush stop you from having an amazing love life. I don't want you to hold me on a pedestal. I'm not saying that my relationship is perfect. What I am saying is I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And it is the best thing that I have ever could imagined. So when it comes to all the times I could have settled, hallelujah, I am seeking to help you not settle, right? I am seeking to help you enjoy this thing called love, starting with you. And then when it comes to dating, how do you really choose the right person for you? There's so many steps to this, right? Listen, it's hard enough changing yourself, much less trying to change somebody else. There's some things in us that we know we need to work on, right? And why not do it in an amazing community? That part, right? That part. So my invitation is for you to start to think about, you know, when it comes to my calendar for the year, how do I plan out my trips? And one of them, the weekend before Columbus Day, okay, you want to be with me, right? So for 2024, it's October 4th through the 6th. You fly in on the 3rd, fly out late afternoon on the 6th. Very simple. Thursday to Monday, Thursday to Sunday. Hey, shoot, Monday, you could chill too. Come on down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and hang out with me and amazing women that you can have an amazing time with. Sis, I'm going to tell you right now, don't miss the blessing. Don't miss the blessing. The holidays are coming up right now. And a part of you is starting to be like, all right, who do I choose to go to all these holiday parties with, right? The matching pajamas are coming up? Are you just going to come off of social media again? Like, what are you going to do to deal with your aunt, whoever, Beverly, if you're Jamaican, Aunt Bev, right? Aunt Vilma, Aunt Susan, right? Auntie, right? So what are you going to say to deal with her? Why are you not married yet? Are you still single? Like, what are you doing to survive the holidays? Understand that we have an entire community where we support women in their love journey through the muck and to celebrate in the end, right? And it's always ever moving. So here's something that I definitely want you to do. I want you to write down right now and be honest. Do you desire a loving, fulfilling relationship? For some of you, you're like, well, Coach Cass, I don't want to be married again because I've been married, been through the mud. Maybe just a partnership. Be careful, right? Companionship, partnership, business ships is something a little bit different when it comes to a relationship. And what I desire for you is a relationship, one in which you can be yourself, your upset self, your happy self, your quirky self, your silly self, your corny self, your controlling self, hello, right? Where you can be your authentic self and be accepted for who you are, right? Drop accepted in the chat. So I want you to start to think about what you want. Who the heck got it, right? So I want you to get real in this season about what it is that you desire. Because what is changing day by day is time, right? What is changing is time. Time is what is holding you back, right? Time is what is holding you back. Once again, time is what is holding you back. So do not play around with your time, sis, because the more you sit on the fence, on the edge, I know that for some of you, you've been listening in or watching or waiting for a month, a year, 10 years. Some folks here have been following me for 10 years. Sis, when you gonna make up your mind that love is something that you want? How many times do I need to say it? It's good over here. The grass is greener. For some of you, oh, I'm happy single, Coach Cass. I'm so happy. Okay, sis. I know that you happy, so happy. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's something special about having a man to come to your event. And when your feet expire because the BioFreeze stopped working, sit here and rub your feet. Oh, hallelujah. There's something good about that. And I want you to be able to experience that before your last day. Sis. Oh, Chantel says, this past one, the financial obligation, sis. Let me tell you right now, okay, the time is now to get your ticket for next year. It is on pre-sale. We didn't even release it full sale yet. So yes, the price will be increasing. So wantedwomanlive.com, get your ticket. Stop playing around. So I really want all of you to start to think about, what do you have set up in your life to pour into you on a continual basis around your love life? When you start to think about speaking to men, do you have that on lock? Not so much. When you start to think about dating, do you have that on lock? Not so much. When you start to think about who do you run to when it comes to talking about your experience, is that a healthy place or not so much? Do you have a professional in your corner to help lead you on the way? What are we doing? One thing I know is every single year I seek to invest in myself. Why? I can't claim to know everything, right? If we get into a place where it's like, oh, I know everything, Coach Cass, like, how are you growing? And then maybe you're not a part of the tribe, right? Let's be real. My vibe is my tribe. I am a forever student. If you're a forever student, drop forever student in the chat, right? So if you're a forever student, you understand what it is to look at every single aspect of your life and say, I want to improve. Who do I hire? That's how I operate. Why? Because doing it by myself, it takes longer, right? So if you want to go quicker, faster, better, sis, like, get the support you need. Now we have a VIP level to our Real Love Network now, where I work with you one-on-one, right? So if you are ever in a space that you're like, you know what, I definitely desire support, but maybe group isn't your thing, then maybe VIP is your thing, right? So there are levels to this. Drop levels in the chat, right? So if you have questions about getting support in your love journey, I want you to email me, coach@inspiremany.com. If you're starting to realize that you desire more, whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, sis, you ain't dead yet. So love is still available for you. Love is still looking for you, but have you slammed the door on love? Have you said, never mind, right? I'm gonna just chill out here on this couch and watch what? Matlock, Love is Blind? What you watching? Married at First Sight? Listen, sis, my mother always told me you could watch other people live their lives, or you could become an active participant in your own life. Let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all. I need to finish packing, going on this Mexico trip with my babe, my boo, my husband, right? But I needed to sit and just talk to you heart to heart real quick to say, stop making excuses and take action. Period. Okay? You got it? Has the challenge been accepted? Has the challenge been accepted? I love you all. And understand that I no longer want you to be a waiting woman. A waiting woman is waiting for God to just bring her man into the living room, right? Just drop him down from the ceiling, Lord. A waiting woman is hanging out by the apples, wondering if she's going to just touch an apple at the same time, right? A waiting woman is at the airport looking around, waiting to bump into somebody. Is this my husband? A waiting woman settles. A waiting woman is indecisive. A waiting woman just sits on love and doesn't really act on it. My desire is to help you really understand that you are a wanted woman achieving new triumphs every day. And a wanted woman takes action. A wanted woman trusts her gut instincts. A wanted woman, it makes a decision and sticks to it. A wanted woman joins a community of love. And we have an amazing community called the Real Love Network, where we support women throughout the year in their love journey. First with themselves, then with a man, then really being able to move forward and keep the love that they say they desire. Because how many times do we self-sabotage a situation, a relation, or something, right? So we have an entire love team that we've built to support you in your love journey. The question is, will you answer the call? Will you say yes and say, I need the support? Will you be vulnerable enough? Sis, don't wait no more. I look forward to hearing from you. Email coach@inspiremany.com. And in the meantime, in between time, I'll see y'all soon. We have the Wanted Woman Live remix coming up. The link is in the show notes. Join us, right? It's coming up, and we're going to remix, because I know many of you still haven't seen what happened during Wanted Woman Live. And, you know, for those who were there, y'all know that we want to keep the vibe going. So it's happening October 28th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a party, right? Wanted Woman Live remix. Okay. All right, sis. I'll talk to y'all soon.